Senior Intimacy Miss. This video, and you might regret it for life. Just imagine, even in your later years, holding hands, tightly, locking eyes, and sharing heart-pounding moments with your partner. But is that really possible? Can you still have a sex life after 70? Or to be even more honest, should you? For many, just hearing this question makes the heart race or the face flush. It feels almost like breaking a taboo. But let me tell you something shocking. Recent research shows that more than 40% of men over 70 and more than 20% of women are still enjoying regular sexual activity. And yes, there are even people in their 80s and 90s continuing that part of their lives. This isn't just a curiosity. It's about a deep human intimacy that society has hidden away, and that many have been convinced to give up on. I don't have the energy anymore. At my age? No way. How embarrassing to even bring it up. These phrases might seem harmless, but in truth, they can cut you off from your own happiness. Sex in later life is not just a physical act. It's vitality. It's self-respect. It's the last precious connection that holds a lifelong partnership together. In fact, research shows that those who maintain intimacy well into later life enjoy noticeably better health and life satisfaction. Today, I want to break that taboo, because intimacy after 70 or even 80 or 90 can be not only possible but deeply meaningful. And I'm going to talk about it openly, honestly, and above all, in a healthy way. If you watch to the end, your perception of senior intimacy will completely change, and you'll gain practical wisdom that can make the rest of your life warmer, closer, and more exciting. This isn't just another video. It could be the one that changes your remaining years. Common worries about senior intimacy. Do you know the concerns I hear most often? I'm afraid I'll disappoint my partner because I'm not like I was when I was young. My body isn't what it used to be. What if I get hurt? What if my partner feels uncomfortable or doesn't want to? If even one of these thoughts has crossed your mind, you're not alone. Many older adults keep these feelings buried too private, even for close friends. Yes, it's true. The boundless stamina, the instant sparks, the no preparation passion of youth may not be the same anymore. But here's the most important part. That doesn't mean it's over. In fact, intimacy in later life can evolve into something richer and more enduring. Not a sprint, but the art of connection. The problem? Too many still see sex life as meaning only intercourse. Intercourse is not the whole picture. A warm embrace, the gentle warmth of a hand, a goodnight kiss, and an open-hearted conversation. These are all part of intimacy. And as we age, emotional closeness and touch can hold even greater value than physical satisfaction. Sadly, society rarely tells us this. We weren't taught it in school, we rarely see it addressed in media, and it can feel awkward to ask family. So myths and unfounded fears remain. The result? Many convince themselves I'm done, and the distance between partners grows. Moments that could be the warmest in life instead fill with silence. It's time to break that cycle. Later life intimacy is not the end. It's a new beginning. And to start, we need accurate knowledge, practical methods, and above all, the courage to reach out again. 5 keys to a healthy and fulfilling intimate life after 70. Without the right approach, the body stiffens, the relationship drifts apart, and even holding hands can start to feel strange. But the good news is there's a way forward. If you follow these 5 principles, you can enjoy safe, warm, and fulfilling intimacy into your 70s, 80s, and even 90s. 1. Learn safe, comfortable positions. Aging can bring joint weakness and pain. Choose positions that minimize strain and avoid overtaxing the heart, such as side-lying, woman on top, or seated positions. The key is open communication to find what feels best for both partners. Remember, intimacy is not a race, but a shared journey. 2. Warm up and cool down. Sex is physical activity. Just like before a workout, gentle. Stretching and deep breathing beforehand and relaxation afterward can improve circulation, reduce injury risk, and increase satisfaction. One gentleman put it simply, "When I was younger, I just went for it. Now I loosen up first, and the next day I feel great." 3. Be careful with medication and consult your doctor. Conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease are common. Medications, especially erectile dysfunction. Drugs can be dangerous without medical guidance. If you have heart disease, taking them without approval could be life-threatening. Talk openly with your physician to find safe solutions. 4. Support your body with nutrition and exercise. A healthy body is the best foundation for a healthy sex life. Foods rich in zinc, vitamin E, and arginine like oysters, nuts, tomatoes, and leafy greens can help. Regular walking, swimming, light strength training, and Kegel exercises improve circulation. Strength and endurance not just for sex, but for life. 5. Manage stress and rest well. Stress is an invisible thief of desire. Hobbies, meditation, socializing, and talking with your partner can ease tension and open the door to closeness. And consistent, quality sleep keeps hormones and recovery in balance. Remember, sex life is not about age. It's about preparation and care. An unprepared body and mind will give up intimacy, but a well-prepared body and mind can make age irrelevant. The emotional and relational side, even if your body is ready. If your mind and relationship are closed, intimacy will stall. 1. Break the silent wall between you and your partner. Many older adults hesitate to talk about sex, but silence breeds misunderstanding, resentment, and distance. Try saying, "I'm worried you might feel uncomfortable, but how do you feel about?" That single question can reopen hearts. 2. See intimacy as natural, not shameful. Society has long treated senior sexuality as taboo. But intimacy has no age. Limit its health, vitality, and the thread that keeps relationships alive. One couple shared, "We thought sex was over for us, but after holding hands, talking, and touching again, we felt more tender than when we were young." 3. Seek help if needed. Sexual difficulties aren't shameful illnesses. Urologists, gynecologists, endocrinologists, mental health specialists, they can all help with accurate diagnosis and clear solutions. With guidance, anxiety can fade, confidence can grow, and warmth can return. Later life intimacy is not something that disappears. It's something you rediscover. When your body is prepared, your heart is open, and your relationship is renewed. It's not your age that defines your sex life. It's the depth of your love.